How's it going, guys? It's Raider and I'm jumping right into this new mod for Age of Civilizations Europe, and I will be playing as Florence, which is in the HRE, so hopefully we do not have a civil war like last time in the HRE, but let's see what happens. I think my first goal is going to be to take out the Papal State, just because he's kind of sitting right there, and it's kind of a problem at times. And then let's go into France, probably. Take out them, and then let's move south into Naples. What did I say Nepal for? And then let's get rid of the rest of Naples. Now we have a pretty powerful little country, but of course France has to come and ruin that. Let's try to remove France from the HRE, but they have a lot of power, so we might not be able to win. And we are expanding though, that's the good news. And we've kicked them out once again. France is a little bit of an annoying country in this game. I think we're the most powerful, or at least tied for the... No, Habsburg are the most powerful currently in our alliance. We can just go to war with the Spanish. They shouldn't be that much of a problem for us. I think we can win against the Spanish if we work hard enough. So let's expand, and let's move into Tunis. Ooh, fuck. Let's go over here, because apparently Naples is still alive. Or is that France? I don't know, but let's go and attack and take over all of that. We didn't get much. Oh, well, that's great. Apparently we're having a civil war in our union. That's always a great thing. Let's end the war with France. And let's get a pact with our new enemy, who is the Holy Roman Empire. Apparently the Habsburgs didn't like the Holy Roman Empire. I have no clue. But we're in a civil war now, so that's always great. Let's take over Africa. Should not be that difficult to take over Africa. There we go. And let's finish off Sicily. Damn, they don't want to surrender at all, do they? Never surrender Africa. And now we have the start to a real empire. Of course, France has to come in and ruin that again, but we should be able to eliminate France pretty quickly. Even England is coming down from the north. Let's try to get rid of them. Please remove Spain. See if this works. Probably not. Actually, it did work pretty well in the north. Spain does not want to give up, do they? Let's continue going after France. Hopefully we can remove the French from the game, and that should give us a big boost. Well, we took Paris, so that's a start. In the south, I say we just go straight after the Spanish, because they're getting to be a little bit annoying. Let's go north against the French again. And let's go try to get rid of the British as well. And the French retook... Goddamn. Spain does not want to surrender. Spain is like almost as hard as it was to take Beijing that one match, you know? There's a lot of countries starting to fall apart in our empire. We have more power though than both of these countries combined, which is good. Britain is actually having a pretty good game. I usually don't see the British doing that well in this scenario, from what I've done so far, just by myself playing. Let's just try to take over all that area. Can we just end the war with the French for just a little bit? Thank you. Not with... Let's remove Britain from this whole area, because Britain is very, very annoying. I usually have no troubles with Britain, but this match is quite the opposite. And we're doing... Okay, well, France just will never leave us alone. Let's get a peace treaty with the Kalmar Union. For the most part, our alliance is still pretty well built, and we're not... The HRE is still pretty powerful, or should we call ourselves something else now that we killed off the HRE? The Florence Alliance. Okay, we're now the Alliance of Florence, because that's the way my country rolls. Let's remove that country if they're a threat. Actually, I think they're in the alliance. Savoy, do not do that, Savoy. We have to keep the alliance together. If Savoy leaves the alliance, we're going to have an actual problem. Because Savoy, they really want to split this alliance apart, don't they? Please, okay, Savoy, you wanted to split the HRE in half once again. I think it's the Habsburgs. Maybe we need to remove them. But Savoy is now going to cause us a very lot of problems. I don't know why they had to go and do that, because this just made it 10,000 times more difficult to get anything done. Meanwhile, gosh dang Britain. I don't know how we're going to keep the HRE together. It's already looking like it's most likely going to fall apart with how it's been going. Let's take over, not Florence, Venice from the Habsburgs. Hopefully they don't mind that, but we're going to be invading. I guess they solved the problem. We have to do some major advancing over here. Let's build a port here, and let's go straight after the British, because I've had enough of them. Take that, and let's go right into that area. Meanwhile, let's form an advance, and let's take over all of that land, hopefully. Okay. Now we have somewhat rebuilt the HRE again. It's not as good as it once was, because, you know, somebody left the alliance and screwed it all up. Cough, cough, Savoy. But it's fine. Boom. Gosh, Spain just killed our ally. Let's try to remove that. Let's do this as well. They took Gibraltar from us, which is not very good. But overall, we're doing somewhat well right now. Muscovy is tied with us, and Muscovy is the second strongest country in the game, I think. So we have tied up with the strongest country in the game for sure. I think we are probably the strongest since we have an alliance and all. Let's take out the Spanish once and for all, though. That's my main goal. Overall, though, I've really enjoyed this scenario. It's pretty fun, and there's quite a bit of content for it. Britain, Britain, Britain. Why do you have to do this? I don't like Britain. They have so many attacks planned on us, yet we don't really have anything ready for them. Let's end the war with Spain. I think they've basically surrendered. Oh, maybe we can just get them into the alliance. I think at this point we've definitely just won the game. We have so much power, it's not even funny. Let's remove that final... Actually, I think Spain can do that for us. Let's go and take over the last little remaining areas of Britain. Let's train up the troops. I think once Britain is dead, we probably are the #1 country in the game. Oh, Britain. Why do you have to be such a pest lately? Let's remove Brandenburg? Yeah. Let's remove them from the game, and then let's go north and take over Scotland. I think we are having quite a bit of victories out here in the west. Or in the east, I should say. And we've basically reformed Germany, so we've taken all the German land for our alliance again. This is probably about as powerful as the HRE will ever get. I've played a lot of the HRE matches, and they get pretty difficult at times. Let's try to take over. One of the hardest countries to take over is definitely the Kalmar Union, in my opinion. Let's take over that. Let's take over this, and let's take over that. Expansion. Okay. I think we've definitely won. Yeah, Muscovy is pretty low. The Ottomans are basically collapsing. I'd consider this one a win. Obviously, I could continue going on to Muscovy, but that's pretty easy. I'll see you all next time, and peace.